Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy, and welcome to the second Huevember character video. Huevember is an art challenge dedicated to playing with colors, one hue at a time. During Huevember, you focus on a different hue from the color wheel for every day in November. Clearly, though, it is not November. However, I am doing it anyway because I can't finish anything in a timely manner, nor can I contain all my art energy into one thing for too long. So what am I doing? I am going to be doing Huevember as a challenge I complete at my own pace, and I will be doing character design related things. Yes. Each character will be designed and colored with one hue. When I am done, I should have 30 original characters lined up like a rainbow. I am actually really excited to see that. I think it will be so satisfying to see. I already have some ideas and inspiration boards for all 30 characters. I will be posting 30 videos for this challenge, and each video will have one character design in it and will be much shorter than my normal content. I usually prefer doing 3 character designs in videos and a longer time frame, but I thought that sticking to one character per video would be a nice change of pace to try it out this way. Kind of just throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks, honestly. If you want to see each individual drawing in a speed draw format without me talking, you can find those on my Extras channel. And if you would like to see the raw footage of my art with background music, you can find that on my Uncut channel. Also, I am really trying to get monetized at some point, so sticking around for the whole length of the video helps my watch time, so stick around if you would like to support me that way. Since this is a character design challenge, you can join as well. So if you care to tag along, grab a sketchbook or something to draw with, and we can design our own characters based on one hue. This will be easy for you to follow along since we only have one color. Now, with that little ramble out of the way, let's get into the actual art part of the video. Character design 2, starting with the color Turbo. When I looked up that color name, I can tell you that is not at all what I thought the color name would be, but okay, all right. Turbo it is. Turbo will be our first color for this challenge, which is a yellow color. I don't know how else to explain that. The only other colors that will be added to it will be white and black to create our tone differences. First inspiration and idea. These first couple character designs in this challenge, I have been wanting to make closer to humanoid species instead of my typical furry characters. So nothing with furs or scales for this, folks. That doesn't mean I won't make them. I will eventually, but first starting out, we're gonna do something a little more out of the box for Chrissy. Our first character was an elf, and this time around we have an angel, I think. For now, she's an angel type character. I may mix her with some sort of bird hybrid, but for now, she's just an angel. I'm kind of leaning the idea in the future of making her like an angel like owl hybrid, but that's okay. We're not going to talk about that right now. Once again, my knowledge on specific character species is pretty much none, since I just make up whatever I want. I gathered together some inspiration images, some wings, pretty flowing clothes, and I even added some cool weapon ideas, but I will touch on that later. I, of course, had to check off my character details list. The character needed to be a specific type species, so we have that angel, given a unique pattern/symbol somewhere on them, which will be her wings, kind of feathers, and stars, and dressed or designed in something that reflected their personality. I feel like overall, when you look at her outfit and herself as a character, that her personality is pretty reflected in that. I feel like she looks very graceful and modest and beautiful, and I love that for her. Angelic. Ooh. I will be honest, when I started sketching her, I had ideas of sticking her into my comic with the heavens section of my characters, which clearly fits her, and she will probably end up there, but I was thinking of a completely different color palette when I was sketching her. Since she is an angel, I wanted to incorporate her wings in everything I could. I gave her 3 sets of wings and added small ones that wrapped around her body. Not only that, but her eyelashes are also wings. Let's just say I think I covered that element of her character. Even her skirt at the bottom reflects the feather shape of the wings. I love characters of mine like this that have a clear shape pattern in place. Maximizing one shape in a character's design instead of adding multiple shapes to make it dynamic is really important, I think. Do I do this successfully every time? No. Does this rule apply to every character? No. Even with her, she has one more shape element I added. That is the star. I had to give her a unique pupil design, and I already have a character with wings as the pupil, so I thought of doing a star, but make it look like a comet, if that makes sense. You can see it on her pupils, and I moved that shape to her halo and throughout her dress. After now doing 2 of the character designs, I have realized that once the idea of focusing on a color palette is gone, I focus so much more on designs. Or maybe it's because I go in with an idea already for these with a mood board, because I often finish an emoji character design, which if you haven't seen, by the way, is where I take 3 emojis and design a character based off them. I feel that those characters are often bland, kind of. Not bland, but just starting points of ideas that aren't quite developed. But these characters, I have an idea, inspiration pictures, and at least know what I'm starting with. I think that really helps the final product. Now, bringing back up that weapon idea real quick, which I meant to draw, it just got lost in my sketch and I ran out of time to draw. My weapon idea is I want to give her a scythe, but the blade will mimic her star comet shape. I thought it would be interesting to give an angel type character a scythe, because I don't think it's very common, unless it is. Not like I'm looking for that specifically anywhere every day in my normal life. I just haven't seen it yet. I just like it, okay? I can see the design fitting with her really well. The long handle giving her easier long distance attack range with her wings. I think it just fit her perfectly, so I hope you can imagine that with me. Like I said, while designing her, I kind of forgot that she was going to end up one color, which honestly, I thought I was going to hate this worse, just because sometimes I get a certain image in my head of what I want, and I feel that that is the only way I can go. However, I am really digging the yellows here. My first thoughts were to make her with mainly white and blues, throwing some rainbow accents in there as well. Now looking at the final character though, I prefer the yellow. Hold on. Sorry. I prefer Turbo. What a dumb color name. I love it. Anyway, I just prefer this more. So in the future, I will make a different angel character inspired by my original color idea. Really looking back over her again, I am really kind of considering leaning into the angel mixed with owl hybrid kind of going on there. I'm not sure how I'm going to finalize that or if I will ever, so I'm going to stick with the main idea of her just being an angel type. But I feel like the owl mix with there really helps solidify the patterns on her face with the feathers and will make up for the fact that her skin isn't completely skin and is made of somewhat of feathers. Overall, I'm really happy with her design. I'm, for one, glad her face doesn't look like any of my other characters I have, and if you tell me that all my characters' faces look the same, I will not attack you or get upset at you. I just will cry. Okay? I will very much cry because sometimes I look at my characters and I'm like, are they all the same? But then I think they're all so completely different. And then Katie looks at me and she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, a tear will go down my face if you tell me that my characters, if I just do the same thing over and over because I try so hard. Anyway, I really like the yellow colors. I really love the feathers and the stars and her shape patterns overall and her unique eyelashes and pupils, and her outfit is stunning. I think one of my best designs. The sleeves are okay. I think they kind of have to be somewhat just normal because everything else is so crazy, and her silhouette, you can't get anything better than that. I mean, that's like really distinct. So I don't have any angel characters, so this is our first one, and I think it would be most appropriate if I named her Angelica. So Angelica is our second character in the Huevember challenge. I am really in love with her and I can't wait to fully develop her story just like all my other characters. That is all I have for this video. Let me know if you like or hate the shorter form videos. It's completely alright if you hate it. I hate most short form content as well, but Katie suggested I do it just for this challenge, and I have to agree that getting 30 videos in a row with each character featured is better than splitting it up into longer videos for me. Makes it easier to focus on the characters independently. Don't worry though, there is still plenty of other longer form content I post, so go look for that. Now that this is the second video I have done with one character design in it and shorter, I'm actually starting to really like it. I'm starting to change my tune on the shorter form content. And not only am I posting character design videos, Kate Cruzan, my twin sister Katie, which I mention in my videos almost every single time, does her own content as well, which I've been watching, and she does a really good job, so check her out. Her link will be in the description below. Like always, let me know what you think of today's video. That's all I have for today. I will see you in the next one. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.